Hey guys, I had a new idea for a video on ABA. I wanted to try to make it more relatable, and I just came up with this idea of relating it to relationships. So it's almost like a relationship advice type situation, but making it relatable to ABA so you can see ABA as life and it relates to everything in life, especially relationships. So, a while back when I was like really just starting to get into my master's program, I was having a few relationship issues. More so, I was in this situation where I just wasn't really affectionate, and that's what my significant other wanted from me. So, I just thought of it in the terms of ABA. I was not being reinforced by his affection, and I was trying to figure out why that was. And I figured out that it was being paired with an aversive stimulus, which is just something you don't like. Every time he was being affectionate, it would be right after he had done something that he knew was getting on my nerves. So he would do something just annoying, and then he would give me affection. And that kind of like really weighed on our relationship. So I had to think in my analytic behavior analyst brain, what way can I increase my affection? Because it's really hard to kind of like think of a behavior plan for yourself. But once I realized that I didn't want to be affectionate because his affection was paired with that aversive stimuli of him getting on my nerves, I figured that I need to decrease how often he's providing affection towards me right after he's gotten on my nerves, and increase reinforcement how often he's providing me affection outside of those aversive terms, stimuli, however you want to see it. So basically, you just have to kind of put the undesired behavior on extinction, which will decrease it, and then give reinforcement or a desired response for that individual when you are getting your desired response. So when he was providing me affection outside of the aversiveness, I would obviously return and provide him affection. And when I say affection, get your minds out of the gutter. It's just like a hug or a kiss or something like that. Nothing like R rated. Chill. Chill. I, when he would provide me affection right after he got on my nerves, I would ignore him. So I put that on extinction. He does not get a response. He does not get a hug or a kiss back when he does that because he thinks that's going to get him out of trouble or whatever he thinks that's going to be. So what I do is I provide reinforcement, and a lot of people think this is like a bad thing to do, but it's really life. You continue to do something because you're getting something out of it. You don't continue doing something because you're not getting something out of it. That's just how the world works, and ABA explains it. So when I explain it, it sounds like, oh, you're training your man. No, this is just how like life works. If people don't go to their job every day because it's just what they do. People are trained to go to work because they don't want to be homeless. So they're at their job every day making money so they can pay bills, put food on the table, etc. They don't want to be on the streets, so that's what they're doing. It's literally just a way of life. because ABA is life, it explains all of these different facets of life. If you like the way I explained these ABA terms this time, which those terms were positive reinforcement, increasing behavior by giving something, negative reinforcement, taking away something to increase the behavior, punishment, which is just decreasing a behavior. I kind of threw in some extinction, which basically means you're not providing any type of anything for the behavior, basically ignoring. And I threw some aversive stimuli, something you don't like, pairing, having two stimuli, a neutral one and unconditioned stimuli together in order to provide that same response you're getting from the unconditioned stimuli. I threw in a lot in there. If you want me to delve deeper, just let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to spread love, not hate. Like, don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe.